Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the Quack podcast. This is episode 2, and I have a very special guest, none other, the great, the one and only Sofa. Sofa, welcome to the
Hello, gamers.
podcast.
Hello,
How are
thank
you
you,
today?
gamers. Oh, I'm so happy every day that I get to play Habbo Hotel Origins. It's a great day, you know?
No, it's been when I thought about bringing this podcast to the community, I thought to myself, okay, who is going to be on the list? Who are going to be the people that I want on the stream that brings a level of character and a level of creativity that sets them apart from the competition, from everyone else, right? What makes you stand out? And Sofa, you've been standing out for a long time, ever since day one, you know. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank
thank you
you.
so much, man. Thank you so much for coming out.
I
Uh,
appreciate that.
we have people in the chat here watching live. So if you're listening to this podcast after it's been recorded, thank you for the support. And then for everyone here live, thank you so much for being in the chat. We already see a couple people writing gaming, gaming, gaming. Of course, the classic number one
Hell yeah.
gamer word for good old Sofa here. So,
Mm.
Sofa, first and foremost, since people might not know, which I would be surprised if they don't know who you are, tell us about yourself. What do you like, who you are, maybe where you got the name Sofa. Yeah, let's do a little introduction.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll start out with where I got the name Sofa, I guess. Or who yeah. So I've had a few Habbo accounts through the years because as we all know, modern Habbo has a very strict chat filter and I've gotten many accounts perm banned on accident. So that's okay. Origins were doing better. So one of the accounts I made in like 2013 or 2016, one of the emails I used was it was like Chaz ranked. It was some random email I used for some game that I had like a rank on or something. I forget. It was a while ago. And Habbo gave me the username Sofa Chaz ran. They just chucked Sofa in there, and they based the Chaz ran based on like part of my email at the time. And I've always liked, like, once I know someone by their username, I hate when it gets changed, so I never changed my username even when they allowed username changes on modern. And people just started calling me Sofa because that was like the first part of the name. So I was like, okay, yeah. So Origins came out, and I got the name Sofa, and I always just kind of thought it was a random cool little nickname, so I stuck with it.
No, it's a classic name, and you also own another popular account in the game, right? You own, isn't it Battle Ball? Don't you have that one
Battle
too?
Ball. Yeah, I got Battle Ball. That was like the third. I registered a few accounts day one when it came out for like usernames I really wanted. I got Sofa, I got my name Chaz, and Battle Ball was, I think, the second or third account I registered because like they showed it in the trailer and it wasn't out until a bit after. But I was screaming on Twitter for literally like years before this game came out. Like I was so mentally broken from the lack of Battle Ball. I told them on Twitter, I'm like, hey, you could like monetize it, like you could like put NFT Battle Balls. Like, I'm not gonna buy that shit, but someone will. Like, I was just pleading for Battle Ball, and then yeah, Origins, the trailer dropped and they had Battle Ball, and I'm like, holy, we are so back. We are so back.
We'll touch on Battle Ball in a bit, but to touch on what you just said, how did you learn about Origins? Like, you obviously played the Modern Hotel, right?
Yeah.
How did you find out about this game?
Yeah, so I always played Modern Habbo just because I like the just kind of meet the game, meeting people around, building stuff, all the other little stuff, mini games and all that whatnot. But yeah, I was playing Modern, and someone in my friend group at the time, I was in a friend group of people that just always bitched about wanting the old Habbo back. Uh, And so yeah, pretty much as soon as the Origins trailer dropped, and I think it was posted on the Modern homepage, I found out right away, and I was like, right away, I was like, holy shit, like, oh my god, no, is this real? and I thought there was like no way it would happen without NFTs. No way they just old school RuneScape to Habbo, and they did it, and I'm so happy. They just unfucked like 20 years of bad updates. It makes me so happy. I love Mackleby is my favorite developer ever. He I one thing also that I found out after the fact, just about like Origin's release, Mackleby was asking for it. I learned for like years beforehand, before like Sue like let him. I heard
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I heard that too.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I'm so happy. Like even the devs wanted this. Everyone wanted this. I'm so happy. I don't need a bunch of flashy features. I just want my game that looks nice. I like that I don't mind stuff on modern. Like so, some of the features are cool. Like wired is all right, but I like not having wired in this game. You know, I
Hmm.
think it's good for modern, but I like just the simplicity of coming in this room and not fucking 16 like whisper messages above my head. Then I get teleported across the room to somewhere. I can't access half the gates because it's some command wired shit to
Or you have to
open
click
them.
on something or drink something.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I will say I do wish the game has a simplistic version of Wired. Like I'm envisioning
Yeah,
something like you have a bot in a room and maybe it can help with mazes. Maybe you have to like answer a question and then a gate opens. I don't think we need all the
exactly.
flashy Wired, but very simple. Or like or even more simpler. What if you can like maybe enter a password in front of a teleporter and then the teleporter you can go in, or a door opens in front of you, you know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
simple.
Exactly. Like I think an item like a gate where you double click on it, put in a password, I think that's fine. I just I don't see in that situation where it needs to be controlled by like an external wired box, because you just put a password thing on a password gate item, and then boom, make more money selling credits. Don't need a whole complicated system. You get the thing. Or like also like you said, I think I'm not against like all of how that stuff works. It's just some of it gets kind of convoluted. But like if they had like NPC bots, if they added bots, I think that was a cool feature. And the bots
Yeah.
there was like a basic bot and like a different bots that could do different certain actions. Um like
I
that would be cool.
or like it could be like the grotto in a similar fashion where like maybe let's say you wanted to create your own maze, right? But
Yeah,
you can't maybe run the game during the Australia hours. No problem. You have a
yeah,
bot at the end of the maze that automatically gives a prize to like the first 10 people, right? It can
yeah,
like it can run that aspect. So I can see some value with some basic formats.
yeah,
And hopefully one day, you know, something can happen because that would be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm hoping
yeah.
for that in the future. I also want like, I don't know about you, but I like Habbo groups. Like,
Oh, I
I
love groups. Oh yeah,
right?
yeah, I want groups. Yeah, yeah, like some of the Fernie looks ugly, which is okay, fine. I don't care if some of the Fernie gets introduced or if it doesn't, but like groups and group rooms, and like I
Yeah,
support like giving people rights so they can drop Fernie in your room. So, but like it's not, you don't give them your Fernie. I like that about groups too.
me too.
Although that's a bit of a I like that, but like it is a bit of a bigger topic, because then it's like I don't know. It opens a big. I don't know how to put the words on it. Oh,
Yeah, I
I
think it
think
could
it'd be
be.
cool.
I think it can work, you know, and we have someone in the chat. We have Sarmi here saying you could also have a bot that says gaming every 10 minutes,
Game.
right? You can keep it so
Yeah,
simple and make it fun and exciting. I just hope that that if we were to ever do it, that it should only happen in your own specific room, and it should cost something so that way people are not like blatantly just like spamming bots in every given room, right? So
yeah, yeah.
I think it can work. I think it can work. But no, I do believe having something simple like Wired could jump into the game. But to talk about another point you brought up is Battle Ball, right? Now we
Yeah.
had 2 seasons of Battle Ball.
Yeah.
So we try to forget about it, but you do have the account. So what's you obviously love Battle Ball. What's your thoughts? Like, how did you feel when it first launched, and how do you feel where it is right now?
Oh, I've been saying since it launched, I said I'm not gonna go too hard until at least like the second or third season on the ranked aspect.
Mm.
I expected from the start the first ranked season like that was that was pretty chaotic. But
You
like
don't say. You
I
don't say. What was
yeah,
chaotic?
yeah.
Maybe whoever's watching, they don't know what's chaotic about it. What was chaotic about it? If you want to like give us a little summary.
Well, the scoring system wasn't fully fleshed out. Like they really adjusted the scoring in the second season compared to the first. Like that, I'm pretty sure like some people won and then weren't like, was that one of the many situations where people won and then they took it away after or something like that? Or like people got disqualified that said they shouldn't have. It was a lot of stuff like that. I didn't go hard on ranked at all in the first season. I've just been casual kind of. I love Battle Ball, but I love seeing the like esports level of it, but I'm so
Yeah.
trash myself that I just play the casual and I a user Miss JN, she still plays casual Battle Ball without the season a lot. So I should play more, but there's still some casual Battle Ball gamers, but yeah, the ranked is like a whole different ball game.
Oh yeah.
Um,
That
yeah,
first
yeah,
season, was it was pretty much how long can you stay up? You know what I mean? How
yeah.
long are you willing to just put all your hours into the game? And unfortunately, over half the people that won those dragons ended up selling it off, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's
But
yeah.
that's the only part that like kind of like it just sucks because like you kind of want these prizes to be spread out, not all to like specific people in the game. But I do
Yeah.
like the game. I love the game and in its entirety. I think at first the first season was rough, but I will say, Sofa, I will say, it was the most dramatic experience I have ever witnessed in an online game in my
Oh,
entirety, man. That was wild. That was
it's great.
wild.
I like to think of this game as like adult high school, and like I wasn't part of that freaking sports team battle ball. I was just watching from the sidelines. So yeah, just eating popcorn, watching all
Oh
the
yeah.
drama. It was lovely. It's like, oh my gosh, like why are
Oh,
these people so angry over like how have you not played this game for the past 10 years? Do you not know what to expect from everything, people?
Oh, 100%. I don't know if you know this. You know that the Sule got sued, right? Like by a
Did
group of
they?
people, right? Yeah, they got sued. They ended up winning. Apparently, it's public. I didn't look into it, but Dave was saying it's public. If you were to search online, you could actually see the records and see that they were
Oh
actually
my
sued. And then yeah,
god.
like people were that serious. It was mainly the people that got disqualified for obviously cheating. Like it's pretty obvious who was
Yeah.
cheating. Although I will say some cheaters got lucky that they didn't get caught.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they actually got that serious to the point they were like harassing Dave, and then they sued the company. I don't know how you sue a company and go, I demand dragons, I demand my pixelated
Yeah.
prize.
Yeah, like those people like that boggles my mind because I see it all like I don't give a shit if nothing works and they just got to kind of restart the thing like the game's just turning a year old. It's got a one-man dev team with like just trying to make all his nice coworkers work well with
Mm-hmm.
him. It's like if people are expecting some like League of Legends professional esports world stage tournament that goes like
Oh, never,
flawlessly,
never.
like not maybe one day, but
Maybe.
not for this year, last year, the next couple. Like
Yeah,
we're
it'll
gonna
be a
need to
while.
see. Yeah, we're gonna need to see an additional dev at some point, and way more population, way more stuff overall before we get stuff just fully stable. Like people should expect for the first year, especially, and even the next year and the year after that. It's a lot of figuring out still how to run this game
Oh,
because they haven't
100%, man.
had they haven't had Battle Ball for so long, and it was designed 20 years ago, and
Hmm.
with systems that are with people have learned to exploit since then, that they got to figure out how to fix all the exploits, and it's always easier to find new exploits than to patch all the exploits out there. So people are always going to find new ways to break shit, and it's like you just gotta kind of expect for the first few. Sulek's gonna figure out like, okay, this how we adjust the rules. Okay, this is how we handle cheaters and stuff, and just each one's getting better. Like every single situation I've seen where Sulek's done something bad, it's like at least the next. Well, with Origins, no, with
Yeah.
Origin, that's all specific to
Mm.
Origins.
Origins, yeah,
At
yeah,
least
yeah.
yeah. At least they've all like they figured it out, and it seems like the next time they do something similar, it's like less bad. I think they're
Yeah,
learning, which
I
is
think
good.
I think they learn, and they better, like, they have to learn at the end of the day, because the moment they go
Yeah.
backwards, then that's the problem, right? But I will say, I will admit that this season's of Battle Ball, despite the negatives that came from it, it was still like 100 times better than season one. So
Oh
we're
yeah.
inching closer to where it should be. I do
Oh
believe that
yeah.
Dave needs help. Like, being a one man dev, it's
Oh, desperately. Yeah.
like how are you going to survive? You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to manage this? Because let's think about it like this, Sofa. If he leaves, who replaces him? There's
Oh,
no one
oh,
that can do it right
exactly.
now. So it's
Oh,
it's intense.
exactly. It's 100% like the game only exists because he was the dev at Sioux Lake asking for it for all the years. Like I've got all my eggs in one basket that Dave is just not gonna like give up on this, and I fully
Yeah,
believe he won't.
yeah, I
Like
agree.
he's got the strongest fucking mental I've ever seen
Oh
for just
yeah,
putting
man.
up with stupid people. Holy shit.
I
Like,
he
oh,
he got I don't know why he keeps his inbox open. You know what I mean? Because he gets
yeah.
Discord calls and messages probably nonstop. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
aside from Battle Ball, because we know the status of that. When did the game improve? Right? Like, when was it for you? When did the game hit that
Oh,
spot where you go, you know what? I'm happy now. Or, like, was it
t-
Neon Fernie? Was it in January when things shifted? Was
it
it
was
when, what was it?
exactly it was exactly when we got the colon history command and chat history came up.
Oh,
I will never forget that. Holy shit. I love this game, but like until we got chat history, that was the number one thing I was asking for since the game came out. I said I do not want a single update until we get chat history, and then I wanted follow button, and then we got them both, and I'm so freaking happy because it was just absolutely beyond miserable when you're like trying to multitask, like kind of work on some stuff and play the game, or you're just watching a YouTube video and playing the game. Because I love multitasking while I play. That's one of the huge things. I got mad ADHD, and this game helps me multitask and feed it and feel like I'm doing things.
oh, for sure.
Um, yeah, yeah,
No, it's good. So, okay, so right when you got those commands, that's where it hit the sweet spot for you. So I
yeah.
completely agree. I think once the quality of life changes started coming, I think that was really good. I will say this year, this second half of the second, the 6 months from this year is much better than the 6 months from last year, right?
Oh
I
yeah,
think
it's
there's a
huge.
huge
Oh,
difference.
it's massive. It's massive. And it's exactly going how I expected. Because from the start, like I was telling everyone since day one, I played this shit since day one, and I've expected it to go exactly like it has been. And I'm so happy because it's gone exactly like I hoped it has been. But
Hmm.
like from day one, I said the first like 6 months to a year is literally just quality of life. This game is from 2005. We had damn 4:3 resolution for the first while. The client
Yep.
still isn't rescalable. It's like he's all so much of the work for the past year and still now and still going forwards is just bringing this graveyard like resurrected game into the modern era just with things where like I don't know how back in the day, like, I guess technology wasn't advanced. People were just okay with not having chat history and follow button. But, like,
Yeah.
holy, that is so unacceptable in modern era that, like, it was okay for me because I love the game. I can make it work, but I missed so much chat. It was so annoying. Like I got used to typing owner colon person's name to find rooms so much. Like so much
Oh
of the
yeah.
basic quality of life, which is it's not flashy updates. People got so mad for the first 6 months, and so many people left just because they expect one developer to be able to do so many updates so quick. Some people argue that they released the game too quick. I disagree. I just think people have unrealistic expectations because I love that I would rather we got the game when we did in the state we did rather than he spent another year working on it and we're just finding out about it now. Like I've had the
Yeah,
best
I
fucking
think
past year.
there's two sides, right? I think I agree with you. I think if the game waited, they wouldn't know where to improve. Because imagine the game came out next year and it was in the state that it was last year, right? I don't think the game would
Yeah,
learn and grow. Like fishing, for
yeah,
example, like fishing just got added into the game like in the past month, and that is
yeah.
something we never had. Like not even modern has that, right? Like that is
Exactly.
different.
Yeah, like like you said, yeah, two sides to the coin for sure. Because if they delayed it, they would have got some stuff in like chat history, follow button, maybe some more clothes, maybe the stamp system. But like stuff like fishing, stuff like the like maybe they would have done some other updates, like stuff we didn't vote for. Like I didn't really care about that other titles thing, but that was voted
Mhm.
down. Maybe they would have done something like that or something other similar that would have been way more
I'm
controversial.
glad they didn't. I'm a firm no
Yeah,
on titles ever entering this game. I will say
yeah,
no with all the alts I own. I will always say no.
yeah.
Those
It was
I
kind of
like the
goofy.
nameplates. Yeah, it was goofy, and I like the nameplates more. Like when I click on you, for example. So if I click on you in this game, man, you're dancing so
Yeah.
fast. There you go. So clicking on you here, and by the way, for everyone watching here, him and I are friends. Unfortunately, it's awkwardly showing that we're not. But if you look at him right now, you can see that he's holding a drink. Like that wasn't in the game back then, right? And having the ability to
Yeah.
actually do something, and I have on my side, I'm holding popcorn, and then I have like the duck
Yeah.
nameplate. Like this is cool. Like this is
Oh, I
different. This is
love
how
it.
right. This is how you spice things up a little bit, and you can literally take things to the whole new level where now people are playing the game to earning stamps. Although I will say stamps need to improve, like the overall system needs to improve. I think it's a good start, but there needs to be
Yeah.
that next stage. But like this is cool. Like if you were to choose a nameplate, like you're not wearing one right now, is there one that you're like that you see right now that you're trying to get, or is there one that you really want that you're like, you know what? If they release this, I would pay like 2,000 stamps for it. Like, what's the thing that would stand out to you?
Yeah, well, I because I'm not in the official Discord anymore. I miss some of the updates before they happen, and I find out a lot about the updates right when they hit the game. So right before the nameplate update hit, I spent like 1,000 stamps on the blue Santa hat,
Oh,
and then like
nice.
the next day the nameplate update hit, and I'm like, oh no! So I had no stamps to buy anything. So I finally saved up and I got the drink. I really wanted the blue battle ball nameplate thing.
Oh
The
yeah.
pod thing. But then like I think I told you earlier, I didn't even like I'm just kind of sometimes I don't realize things. I scrolled down, I saw the different like pod fernies and the different actions, but I never
Hmm.
scrolled down on the plates, and I never knew there was like the hollow dice plates, the duck plate, the I love the forest plates. I might get one
Oh
of those like
yeah.
forest grass nameplates.
Hmm.
That's awesome. And even stuff like the little rainbow nameplate they added today. I think that's all
You know
cool.
what?
Um,
That was a huge turnaround because you don't know this, Sofa, but that wasn't actually intended to happen. Like that wasn't actually
oh,
like that actually turned around like very quickly in the game, and that's actually
yeah.
something Dave quickly created and put it in for the stamp. So I
Oh,
think that was huge because based on the feedback from the community, and by the way, happy Pride Month for everyone that is involved with that. You know what I mean? Huge
yeah.
support to all of you out there, and when it comes to having that in the game and Dave going, you know what, we have a large community, you know, that supports Pride Month, you know, let's do this for them. And I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was like a something you don't normally see from developers in general where they react that quickly. Typically they'll be like, let me
Yeah.
take it away, let me see. But no, he was just like, you know what, this is something I can approve myself. I don't need to ask leadership to approve it. I'm just gonna go ahead, put this in the game for everyone and make them happy, right? So I'm full support of that. And then I think you already saw the Funky Friday, for example. I'll pull it up here on the stream.
Love it. Oh my
But right,
God, I love
like
it.
this, like I don't want to say the intention was Pride Month, but I think to me, by looking at this, this seems very Pride Month esque, right? Like supporting
Yeah.
all of the colors here. I think to me, anyways, when I first look at that, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, and I like that it's one of the things that I like too is how all these updates, it's like it's nice and customizable, and it's not like too over the top in any way. It's they're
Agreed.
just like, here, do what you want. Here's some cool stuff if you want.
Yeah, it's up to
But
you
like,
if you want it. Hey,
yeah,
it's there in the open, and I like that it's not for credits. You want it, you got to play the game. You got to like you got to
exactly.
figure
I
out how to get the
love
stamps.
stamps.
Right,
I
the stamps
love
are good.
stamps.
right?
Oh my gosh. It makes
Hopefully,
me so happy when I get to tell people stamps are a non-purchasable in-game earnable only currency. Oh my gosh, I get so happy
100.
saying those
I, I-
words.
once they give like more stamps for certain things, like I think that's gonna be huge. Now, to touch on a different topic, you briefly ran over saying this, but you said that you're no longer in the Origins official Discord. Now, do you wanna
Yeah.
do you wanna explain
Yeah.
to everyone why you're not in the
Yeah.
Discord?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I was always in it for the longest while, and everyone who knows me knows like I was never a troll or any freaking rude or anything. I never started arguments, but so long story short, someone just put some random stupid comment sometime. And I reacted to it with a wheelchair emoji. Because to me that's just any of the emojis, like thumbs down emoji, wheelchair emoji, fucking middle finger emoji. They're all the exact same to me. It just means you disagree. That you think they're stupid, maybe. I don't know. So but then I got a 3-day mute because they said I used an emoji react as like a hate slur or something, and I'm like,
Mhm.
what are you going on about? Like, so they muted me for 3 days, and I said, fuck this, and I left. I'm like, if you're locking down the chat, I'm done. Like I'm not looking to say like crazy offensive stuff at all. Like yeah, that like there's some words that shouldn't be said, but like yeah, you like starting to ban reacting on posts, and I've heard since then they've like have a list of banned emoji reacts now or something.
Yeah, they
Um,
listed because I will say I think from your standpoint, using like even a clown emoji is probably the most popular one in my opinion.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
play
another one, yeah,
if you play other games, the clown emoji is by far the number one most used if you want to offend somebody
yeah,
else, right? Now,
yeah,
I will say when you used it, we understand you're using it not out of spite. You're not like being like disrespectful. You're just saying you don't agree with that person, right? But
yeah,
I will admit that I think it was a good idea for them to have done it only because some people were abusing the shit out of it. Like I think they were just
yeah,
going a little bit over the top and a little bit too frequent in the chat where the moment you did it, it has built up this storm already and then they had to react and unfortunately I think you and several others got hit with it. But I will
yeah.
admit I never believed that you would have left Origins Discord forever. Like I actually thought you were gonna be like gone for like a couple weeks and be like, "All right,
Nah.
everyone, I'm back." No, you're firm. You're
I'm,
firm. You're like, I ain't coming back. Like that's
don't
crazy to me.
I tell people don't underestimate my autism, man. That's why I'm allowed to use the thing. I am diagnosed Tourette's, ADHD, and ODD. I'm gonna say it. I am retarded. Like, I'm so I'm sorry, but like I'm not. It's one of those things. Like to put it, like you said, some other people. I'll just name them, not by name, but the damn gambler community. They were like going together to put like three, four, five of them just a wheelchair reacting on like Matthew's post. Like that's more of it doesn't matter to me if it's wheelchair emoji or clown emoji or thumbs down or middle finger. That's just kind of a lot of people ganging up together to kind of be dicks. Like
Oh,
that's
100%.
kind of a
I think it's
yeah,
too much,
yeah,
like especially too much for like one person to even handle, right? Like Matthew obviously
yeah,
got the short end of the stick there, but like anyone like getting that would be too much in general, right?
yeah,
And I think
yeah,
what it comes down to it, I think it was a good move from their end, and I'm impressed, like I said, that you stuck it, to them, and you're like, you know what, I'm not coming back. I will say, and from everyone in the chat, they all love you. They do wish for you to return, obviously, but obviously they can see you in
yeah.
all other discords. I know you join a ton of different communities like Ducky
Oh
World for
yeah.
sure, and I know you're out in there and chatting with everyone. You're always respectful and like writing some nice messages in the morning with those motivational paragraphs. So
Yeah.
I will say I do miss the emoji reacts in general. They have even banned the poop emoji as well. They're saying it in the
Oh
chat
my
here.
god.
So
See,
and the
that's
poop
how you
emoji is a
know I'm
tough
not
one. Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, it's a tough one, right? And poor
Like,
Stinky
yeah.
Wolfie, Wolf in the chat, he loves the farts. You know what I mean? So that's his
Yeah.
motto. That's his thing. And unfortunately, he can never use the poop emoji. Now, if you do use an emoji and somehow get through their botted system, you'll get like you can get you can get in trouble, right? You'll get
Yeah,
a
which
warning
is
and stuff, so it's tough.
Crazy.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I get they have to do something to prevent some trolls to jump in. Now let's move away from that topic and let's talk about a fun one here. Like we talked a lot about the game, and I want to bring something from your life. And I want us to
Yeah.
learn more about you. You've been posting and eating chicken burgers for so long,
I
and
love
we
my
gotta
chicken
we
burgers.
gotta know the story, man. We gotta know the story. How long have you been eating chicken burgers? Why chicken burgers? Like, what is it
So
about it? Like, tell us more.
I love chicken burgers because I got to back up a bit before the chicken burgers. So and then a bit before that. So I usually like going to the gym 5 days a week. I can't do it right now because my wrist is all messed up, and I'm going to the doctor in like 2 weeks. I put that off for way too long. Anyways, going back to the gym full time as soon as I can. But anyways, gym. I am also very strict with my diet. Usually when I'm going to the gym, I try to keep my protein intake up. I try to not eat a ton of carbs. Try to not have a ton of sugar. And I also absolutely hate cooking. I don't know why. I love eating good food. I just absolutely am unwilling to spend an hour to prepare something that will take me 2 minutes to eat because I'm an extremely quick eater also. It's very awkward when I eat with other people because I have to slow down so much. But yeah, so my diet's evolved throughout the years of working out and stuff. I've been on this workout thing for like 5 years ish, give or take. And I started my protein just having protein powder. I tried other things like I tried cooking chicken. I bought like just chicken breast from Walmart, and I'd cook that.
Mm.
But then also like even going to Walmart to get chicken breast, even if I buy like a week's worth and freeze it, like defrosting it's too much effort. Going to Walmart to get it's too much effort. Like I'm unwilling to just deal with that little amount of effort when it comes to cooking.
So
Um,
wait, so do you not? I've been wondering this. I know you live with your mom, and you guys are
yeah.
together, right? And that like do you not eat together, or she's eating chicken burgers
Oh
with
no.
you
Oh
every day,
no.
or
Oh no.
she's eating one thing and you're eating something else?
We eat together on Thanksgiving and Christmas
Okay, okay,
and,
okay.
and Mother's Day.
Are you eating chicken burgers during those times? Like during Thanksgiving,
Oh
are
no.
you eating chicken burgers?
Oh no, she'll cook a meal and stuff, and I'll eat all that. Like I love eating other stuff. It's just like if someone's not gonna cook me a fancy meal, I'm not gonna cook me a fancy meal. So, and I love Uber Eatsing stuff, but I really got to get on top of my massive debt pile and stop ordering so much food. I kind of want to order
Yeah.
Chinese food tonight. Now I'm tempted. I don't know. We'll see. Um, but yeah. So
I like the switch
I
up right there. You know, I gotta save money, but you know what? I think I might order another thing today.
yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I got a couple questions from the community when we posted this tweet a couple days ago. One of the
Yeah.
questions in relation to chicken burgers is from Literal. So shout out to
Mhm.
Literal. Check out his YouTube page. Literal asks, "We need answers on why the chicken burgers look the way they do. They must be vegan." So,
Oh,
what's
oh
your comment
no.
on that?
They're 100% real chicken. They're just unbreaded. Everyone said here's chicken burgers and they're like, "What? That doesn't look like a chicken burger." Well, people aren't thinking chicken when they think chicken burgers. They're thinking breaded. Bread chicken burger doesn't always mean breaded. Breaded is carbs, and like I was kind of saying with the diet, I wanted to maximize protein, minimize calories, minimize carbs. And protein powder and chicken burgers are the two, or just chicken, but chicken itself is too much to cook. Chicken burgers I can take from the freezer, throw in the air fryer, they're done, ready to eat, no effort. They're done in 2 minutes. I can just rinse the plate off with a bit of soap and a thing in 30 seconds, boom, done. It's so little effort. It's three chicken burgers is 69 nice grams of protein and 480 calories. So it's
I
just
like that you
insane
know that.
macros.
That is
Yeah.
insane to me, man. Hey, kudos to you, man. Now I got another question regarding these chicken burgers from
Yeah.
Straggly on Twitter. She asks me, actually, sorry, she messaged me on Discord. She asks, "What else do you eat aside from these chicken burgers? Like, do you eat anything else?"
Yeah. So when I'm on my hardcore gym diet, there are times it's literally just breakfast 3 chicken burgers, lunch 3 chicken burgers, dinner 3 chicken burgers, and only black coffee in between. So that's when I'm going for my hardest, like lowest body fat, because that's like the only way to achieve that body fat without doing like Ozempic, which I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, no,
Um,
no, don't do that. No.
yeah, exactly. So it's mental health to do that. But yeah, that's when I go only chicken burger. Otherwise it's just really easy, and I do really like the taste of them, or I don't know if I feel like I taste them. Everyone says chicken burgers are tasteless, but I have some taste. Sometimes I add hot sauce, or once in a while mustard, sometimes pepper. Usually I just like eating them plain when they're fresh out the air fryer. But um
Okay,
yeah.
okay. No, it's no. You clearly you're going for a world record here for most chicken burgers consumed in a lifespan. So you must have been going for something. But no, that's good.
Yeah.
I do
I
have
eat
a
ramen sometimes.
oh ramen.
Ramen noodles I
Okay,
like.
hey,
Yeah,
that's
that's what
different.
I've been
That's
I've been
different.
eating that
Okay.
on yeah, I've been eating that on the side. I do really like spicy food, so I have Samyang ramen, or just tried what's a I forget, some other Indian brand of noodle. Indomie, that one. I just got
Okay.
Indomie noodles. They're really good too. But yeah, it's pretty much yeah, chicken burgers, or if I'm not super hardcore dieting, I'll also have ramen. Um, and that's probably it, unless I'm getting Uber Eats or my mom's
Or Uber
cooking.
Eats. Now,
Yeah.
people are wondering, of course, is with all these chicken burgers, have you been to the doctor where you get your checkup where they make sure that
Nah,
you're good? No, you you just haven't been to the
Nah,
doctor.
yeah, no, I haven't seen a doctor in like at least 10 years, probably
Oh my
15, for
god.
like a
Oh
medical
my
checkup. Yeah,
god.
yeah. Well, I just ended that streak recently with the wrist, and that's why I was kind of like annoyed that I had to go see a doctor to deal with my absolutely just destroyed right wrist, which sucks, and I'm probably gonna have to get it rebroken, but we'll see.
Oh my
Um,
god.
yeah, it sucks.
That just sounds. I remember one time actually. Speaking of broken bones, I play a lot of sports. I'm on different
Yeah.
teams, and I play basketball. And a couple
Oh,
years
heck yeah.
back, I play outdoor basketball a lot. I'll do pickup ball with random people,
Mhm.
and there was this court that we were playing at, and it was uneven on some of the sections, and my ankle
Oh.
rolled both sides.
Oh
And all I hear,
no.
but I'm stubborn where I'm like I'm finishing this game. I don't care if I'm in pain. So I finished the game still, but then I started to like notice that I was swelling up and I was limping. And
Yeah.
the next day I got out of bed and I couldn't put any weight on my ankle and I fell to the ground. I went to the doctor and just like what you said about like re-breaking the bone, he just asked me. He's just like, "Hey, look, so it's a very bad sprain, like very bad. Do you want me to break it so that way you can heal better?" I just looked at him and said, "No, that is not you. You're not touching my ankle. I am not letting you do that." So the idea of breaking it again, I know sometimes they think that they'll heal better, but I just the idea or sound of that is not something I lean towards.
Yeah. I've been like I've never had a surgery, and I don't. You can tell, like, I waited 4 months till after I just
Oh,
destroyed my
oh yeah,
wrist to
you're
get it
crazy. By
looked
the way,
at.
you're crazy. The fact that you sent us
Yeah.
pictures, you showed us your path, and I told you, pull it up. I said it was broken. I called
Yeah.
that shit since day one. I'm like, that shit is broken. And
You
guess
know
what?
what?
I was right.
Yeah. You know what? You were all right. The whole community was right. I was wrong. I should have gone and seen a doctor. You know who learned his lesson after not seeing a doctor for 10 years? Me.
There we go.
Um,
Congratulations.
yeah. So,
Now,
like,
so what's
I'm
next
gonna
though?
go.
What's next with it? You're gonna go see it again and get it fit? Like, what's the
Yeah.
next step?
So I went to I did, to be fair, I did go to the doctor right when it happened, but it was the winter and there was a lineup out the door for like multiple hours. So then I said, screw this, and handled it on my own. So anyways, I went back to that doctor like a couple weeks ago, and I waited, and I went hours before they opened, and I still waited. But I got in there, and they're like, yeah, we're going to send you to an x-ray clinic. So I went to the x-ray clinic. They told me the first doctor forgot to fill out the form right, so they had to call them back and get the form filled again. So they did that. Then I got it x-rayed. And then I got a call a few days later, like, yeah, so it's a fracture from a while ago. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. And they're like, okay, you should just like get a call from your family doctor in a bit. Bye. I'm like, okay. So that didn't happen, and I went to my family doctor, and I'm like, hey, they told me you're supposed to tell me what to do with my wrist. I got it x-rayed. And the family doctor's like, oh, yeah, yeah, we don't know what's going on, but yeah, that's a fracture. We'll
Yeah.
recommend you to a different clinic in Toronto. So now they got me a recommendation to the Toronto Western Hospital Fracture Clinic on the 19th. And I'm gonna do like I've avoided doctors for so long, but like when I decide, okay, it's time to get it fixed, okay, it's time to get it fixed, I'm gonna fucking march right into that guy's office. I'm gonna say, I don't even tell me what's wrong, just fucking break it if you have to. Tell me what I need to not do for like however many months, and fucking fix it to 100%. I don't care.
Amazing.
I don't care if he
Amazing.
needs
Now
to
you
take
just
a
want to get it
hammer and
done. You just want to
I
get it
just
fixed
want it
now.
done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because for the first 3.5 months, I was like, okay, like, the swelling was going down, the protruding bones looked less bad. But now it's been 4 months, and it's like there's a permanent bump on both sides of my wrist, and I really don't like how it looks, and it still
Yeah.
kind of hurts to bend my wrist, and I can't put full weight on it. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
right now,
well, we hope the community and I hope that it obviously gets better for you. And if you do get a cast, then you got to start writing the names of all the community members. You know, you got to put Spidercides on there. You got to
I
put
do.
Bub on there. You got to put Dave McAbee on there. You know what I mean? Like you gotta get like a Habbo esque cast. So
Yeah.
make sure you think of us when you as if we're signing it for you. Now
Heck
I do
yeah.
want to jump into a different thing here. We got more questions from the community, and I kind of just want to
Ye-
spit out some questions to you. And yeah, let's ask a few from the ones here. So Kaya asks, please ask for his opinion on the gamer. Sorry, Kai asks, ask him how they think about the dancing gif going viral in the hotel. So you did a dancing gif
I
where
love
when you were
that.
listening to vinyl record. What was your thoughts on it? Like,
So,
yeah, what's
someone
yeah? How
else
do you
made
feel?
that randomly. I don't know who made that. That wasn't me, but yeah, yeah, whoever made that, I love that so much. So it's,
I use it all the
I
time, by the
feel.
way. In the Origins Discord, I'm always popping it. Anytime there's a drama or battle ball relation topics, I just like pop it in there. I'm just like, yeah, we're just gonna dance here, just have a good time, just have a good time.
I could, I consider myself an Origins super fan, so like just being any part of Habbo Hotel makes me so happy. So like people posting that, I love it. I didn't expect like much of a reaction at all from the tracks video, but like so many people seem to love it. It makes me so
No,
happy.
you did a good job. I am not one that listened to a lot of like watch a lot of videos in general, like unless it's a topic that I truly care about. But yours was cool, man. It was positive. It was fun. You were listening to everything. You were giving your opinion, and then this dance just comes out of nowhere, like as if the vinyl music is just going through your body. It's just
Yeah,
it was
I
cool.
love it.
It was good to see a different side. So I definitely enjoyed that myself. Now another question is from Sty, and Sty asks ask for his opinion on Sty. So
I
they just
love
want to
Star.
know.
We all love Star. Star's
I
a
love Sty.
fucking legend. Yeah, he's been around for a while. Everyone I've seen that knows Star loves him. He's just always friendly and chill. Shout out Star. He's a real winner. No complaints. 10 out of 10 gamer.
Amazing, amazing. And then the next one is from Rufflezor. He asks, if Sofa had to choose between these two options, which would he choose? Never
Oh
say
god.
gaming again, never
Oh
dance
god.
again.
Oh god. Oh god. I can't. Oh my god. Get perm ban. That's what I choose. Get perm ban. Do both and face a perm ban. I can't. I can't answer. I cannot physically utter an answer to that. Oh my. I need to do both. I literally like people tell on Modern Habbo I always dance too. I'd go in agency rooms. They're like, stop. I'm like, no, fucking ban me. I need, I need, I need to. I can't. I need both. Hab Hop is a gift to humanity, and I will single-handedly keep the word gaming alive.
Amazing. We also have a question from Ash, our moderator from the good
Oh
old
yeah.
Origins Discord. She asks,
Shout out Ash.
how much Versace do you own?
Oh shit! I got too much for the amount of crippling debt and lack of wealth I have. I have a pink Versace. So it's okay to talk about how much I spent because I'm $60,000 in credit debt and I have no money in the bank. So it's
60.
okay to say how
You
much I
said you were
think. Yeah,
whoa. You said you were
yeah.
30,000 last year. What happened in
Yeah,
6 months?
yeah. Well, I was like 30 last year. Yeah, so I'm 60 now at least.
What?
Um, yeah. Well, the Habbo Hyundai crashed, and I needed to finance a Habbo so that's
Okay.
20 of it. And then also, I just have so many cars in the mechanics and so many cars in shambles that I'm just pouring money into that
Oh
I
my.
shouldn't, and I just keep digging, just keep
Oh
on digging.
my
We're gonna
God.
find diamonds eventually. That's okay. I was
Oh.
thinking about asking my bank for a credit increase. I think they'd give me it because I've never asked, and they've offered me several. So I
So
might go there
wait.
and ask.
So wait, you still got room in your credit card to keep going?
I got when yeah. So I was 40K in debt in December, and I applied for a finance on my 20K Subaru Crosstrek 2018, my Habaru car. And I swear to God, my mom doesn't know anything about my debt, but she knows I'm in a bit of debt. And I didn't know like how my financing was gonna go down. She's like, they're not gonna fucking finance you. I'm like, I wonder. So I get to the counter, and the guy's like, you qualify for a lower interest rate because you have such good credit. And I'm like, excuse me? Because I pay
You
my interest, baby.
Yeah, that's what they want. They're like, you know what? You keep paying your interest every month. You know what? We're gonna
Yeah,
let you. We want you to spend more money. So
exactly. I'm like, the interest is nothing. I'll worry about the rest at some other point. I can afford the interest. It's no issue. So yeah, to
that
answer
is
Ash's
crazy.
question though, I have like an $1,100. So all Canadian dollars because I don't know all the conversions, but I have a pink Versace. It's kind of like a polo. It's kind of like a Miami Vice shirt. That was $1,100.
Oh my lord.
I have classic Versace sunglasses that were like 400 on eBay. That was my first Versace item. I've got a Versace polo that I wear to work sometimes. That was 600. I've got a Versace bathrobe with the gold Versace embroidering on the back. That was like 1,000. I think that's all my Versace. I also have a Louis Vuitton wallet that was $400. I have 1,000 US dollar Balenciaga Triple S shoes. Yeah, I bought this all before I was in debt, thinking I wouldn't just get in crippling debt. So yeah,
Now,
I'm not selling it ever. I'm not one to sell things that I have. So yeah,
well, hopefully you don't have to sell a lot of things to get back out of that. You know what I mean? But
I'll go homeless, but I'll be wearing Versace.
we do have a question that kind of relates to this. Bubba's asking in the chat. Shout out to Bubba, a great creator out in the community. He's asking, what's Sofa's real life job? Like, what do you do? You don't have to go into
Oh,
detail. We don't want to dox you. Just
oh
generalize
yeah,
it. But yeah, like, what do you do?
yeah. So I'm a network administrator. I specialize in Windows Server administration. I do a bit of routing and switching too, like Cisco and Dell stuff. A bit of firewall work. More so just manage Windows Active Directory,
Okay.
group policies, file share stuff, print servers, for basically a whole city. Yeah,
Okay.
for the hit
Okay.
cities like municipality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, all right, let's jump into another couple questions here. I've been loving the ones that were asked by the community. Let's go with what Straggly here asks. She goes, aside from Habbo Hotel, what is your all-time favorite game? Doesn't have to be this game, so don't call it out. What's another game that is your favorite one?
Another one, I
Yeah.
would say not anymore, but old school RuneScape back before the chat filter got really unreasonably horribly strict.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the
Yeah.
original one,
That
basically the OG days.
Yeah, because back from like 2013 when they released old school RuneScape to like 2017, it was kind of fine. But then like I miss if you play RuneScape, you know, not even me calling other people words, but when I just got called I won't say words, but when I got called multiple levels of profanity as someone PKs me in the wilderness, like that was kind of funny. Like I
Wow.
love like get like people would kill you on RuneScape. They like get shit on and then like whatever profanity they want that's really bad. I'm like, you know what? I can understand why this is acceptable, but it's kind of funny and I'm gonna try to kill them. It makes me want to kill them now. Like I don't know.
No,
Maybe you
that's
had
good.
to play Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360 to understand my
That's a
love
good
of the lack
one.
of chat
That's
filter.
I remember that game loud and clear, man. Those were the times. Those were the times.
Yeah, I
Uh,
remember. Yeah,
so
that's
when it came to that game itself, I think everyone understands any FPS game, especially back in the day when you can just jump into like a match and then everyone's on the voice. You know what I mean? They're all
yeah.
spitting
I
out words.
love that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the old Call of Duties like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2, like. Another
oh
top
yeah.
game, like maybe even more. I don't know if more. Oh, another top game would be probably Black Ops 1 and 2. Those were
Yeah, Black Ops 2
really,
is my
really
fave. I
good.
love that one.
Yeah.
That one's a
Yeah, 3
classic.
was okay, but
It
it
was
got
okay, yeah.
too easy with yeah, and then 4, I don't know what they were doing. And I think
Uh,
they're up to 6 now. Yeah.
they're,
With
it's
Black
never
Ops.
ending, man. They do one every year at
Yeah.
this point. All
Yeah.
right. So another question we got here from Straggly is he's been talking about making his door soundproof so his mom can't hear him. Have you found a way to do it?
Oh, no. So I've come to I found a new way that's really easier just to kind of drown out my mom eavesdropping. She's at work right now, so I can just like talk how I want and not care. But I found out if I take my air purifier that I have going in my room and I put it at the bottom of the staircase, I ran a power bar there, and I put it on turbo. There's like the roof of the staircase there, and that'll just like reflect all the audio, and it'll just make it so that all she hears is wind noise. So when I want to now, usually like probably like tomorrow, well tomorrow I'm doing stuff. When I'm on the weekends when she's home, I'm home. She's in the kitchen just outside my bedroom down the stairs.
Okay.
Usually then I'll put my air purifier on turbo at the bottom of the stairs and it drowns out my
Drowns it
audio
out.
cuz like
Okay. That's a
yeah,
good idea.
I just don't like her eavesdropping always.
You don't want
Um
her. You don't want it to dox you and Habbo. I'm just.
yeah, yeah, no, it's
No,
yeah.
it's good. No, it's good. I think it's a good idea. I think
Yeah.
it's smart to drown it out. Another question I got is from Mr. Storms in the YouTube chat. He goes, "What update would stop you from playing Origins? What is the one thing? I think we all know the answer, but what's the one update?
NFTs, of course.
NFTs? Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Or
Well,
also, if the chat filter got too strict, I would get pretty fed up. I don't know. I'd probably be AFK a lot more. I've told Dave this directly. And I'm very happy because I found out I got to go on a mini the chat filter talk. Something I learned the other day that Wowin told me in game. I learned the people who control the chat filter are not even like it's not Dave or his team at all. It's a different support team.
that's
So
right.
like yeah, so they could throw in. I learned like all the times there's bad chat updates. It's not Dave or any of them like even accidentally ruining it. It's some other complete department just screwing with his shit. So I don't know if they
Well,
ruined the chat filter too bad and he couldn't fix it. Maybe I'd play a lot
Well,
less.
well, let's
Oh,
face it, Sofa. Let's face it. Anything that goes wrong in the game is Dave's fault. All right, doesn't matter. All
yeah,
right,
everyone
once
blames him.
you know what I mean. Every you
I
know,
feel so bad. It's like people.
it's inevitable because everyone will gang up on him. So kudos to him. I'll be honest with you. If I were to change anything from, if I let me rephrase that. If I were to work for Sulake, I would I would delete the Discord. I would leave the Discord as a way for them to just refer to guides, announcements, key things. I would close down the general chat. There was
It's
no
been great.
communication. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like
that's
not
what I
being in
would
the
do. Yeah.
Yeah, like it seems not being in the Discord, it's been awesome. Like I miss a couple previews for things, but it's fine. Like people like if I find out updates that hit the game that people have known about for like a week before in the Discord, and it's just like boggling my mind. Like the nameplates, I think people knew about that beforehand, but like I had no idea when that was coming, and I saw the update, and I'm like, holy shit, this is cool. So it not being in the Discord is, and like not having the Discord around, I kind of agree. Like yeah, it's
Yeah.
I don't think it's a huge benefit. Like if they truly want feedback and suggestions, I feel like create an in-game form that goes to a mailbox or multiple
Yeah, that's
mailboxes
what
they
they do in
monitor or
modern. That's
something.
literally what they do in
Yeah,
modern. So
yeah,
I
because
agree. I think there should be a way for players that are not in the Discord to share feedback to the community because, or sorry, to the staff members, because at the end of the day, they mainly listen to the people in the Discord, which, by the way, doesn't really speak for everyone in the game, right?
it's
So it's a
the
tough one.
Discord community is not at all reflective of the game community. Holy shit! Because all the people who like so many people who play the game and like the game have just left the Discord or been banned from the Discord because of how more strict the rules are than in the game.
100%.
It's like that's one of the
100%.
things I don't understand is like the chat filter in games mostly ran by like a separate team. Dave and them
Mm-hmm.
can give some input, but like and it's not gotten too strict, but like it is the Discord ran by a separate team also, or
Well,
who
it's
owns the Discord?
well, it's Sulek. Sulek runs the Discord. It's mainly run by Tricepper. Hopefully, I'm saying that
Okay,
right. But yeah,
yeah,
he's the one that manages that on our end
okay,
here. So which makes sense. But at the end of the day, I think it's I don't know. I think it's some days it's a great time to be in the Discord, and then some other days it's not. Like I think recently the room building was such a hot topic. I ended up like reading all the comments, and I'm like, ah, should I write this long post about what I would think should change in it for someone that hasn't won any of the competitions? Here's like my view on how to make things better, and thankfully no one blasted me for my comment. It seemed like a lot of people supported it, but I think sometimes people might overreact before getting the
yeah,
facts. And actually, a couple people responded to the post I did, and they go, "Wow!" Like, because I ended up creating a spreadsheet on Excel,
mhm.
and I'm just like, okay, here's actually how many people have won consistently. Here's all the winners from all the times, and it actually changed the perspective from people. So I think some people react before actually sitting down and going, wait a minute, let's think about this for a second. So I completely agree with what you're saying. I think there's always a misunderstanding that can happen on both sides. By the way, I think Sulek misunderstands us a lot of the times of what like we truly want, but I also think we
Yeah.
misunderstand their side as well as our fellow friends out in the Habboverse, right? So I think this is it's a mix on both. I think there's problems on both sides, but to lead into another question here, and it's been asked actually in the chat from Carlos Goya, which is a badass
Oh,
name.
Barry!
Uh,
Shout out! That's my friend Barry. Him and his mom are watching. Shout out! Hope you're doing
uh,
awesome.
Awesome. All right. Shout out to Barry. So Barry actually asked three questions. The first question is how many? I gotta read this nice and slow. How many dabs of weed do you take a day?
Oh, if I had unlimited money, man, I would
It
do
sounds like you
so
do,
many.
though. It sounds like you do, though.
I have like unlimited credit, it feels like. But yeah, yeah, no, I do. I've never smoked tobacco once in my life. I haven't drank alcohol once this year, not because like I've ever been an alcoholic or had a reason not to. I just don't feel like it. But man, I love pot. It's great. It boggles my mind that in some countries the like weed's illegal. Like I talk to
Yeah.
my British friends and they're like they're like, "Oh yeah, isn't it easy to get over there?" I'm like, "Yeah, you just like walk into any store. There's like 5 in every city and you buy like 90% THC that's the strongest God could fathom and it'll blast your brains out. And it's actually at a reasonable price. I don't understand how this is illegal and frowned upon in places."
Yeah, and let's
Like,
make it clear for everyone watching and listening that Sofa is Canadian. It is legal
oh
in
yeah.
Canada, so we'll
Oh
make that
yeah.
clear. But you didn't answer the question though. You said what you would do if you had unlimited money, but how many dabs of weed do you actually do a day?
Oh, you do, so I try to restrict myself when I'm dabbing to a gram a day, but like that's really hard. So it usually ends up being 1.3, 1.4, which is like
Okay.
40 or 50, probably 40, yeah, 40-ish dollars a day, maybe 35, 40, yeah, $40 a day probably it costs. So it's kind of expensive. Um, but yeah, I haven't got any dabs today, or I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday also I didn't, because I'm just sticking to some of the weed that me and my mom grew for now. But now I really want to go get dabs, and I might go get dabs, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's
Sounds good. So
it's nice.
I'm laughing with everyone's reactions in the chat. They're loving your answers to all these questions. So kudos to Barry asking a good one. Well, he also asked another one, and he asks his favorite content in the game. What is it? What's one thing in this
Oh,
game that keeps you going?
I love fishing so much. I gotta say, fishing's my new favorite thing. Holy shit. I hope we get more skills, more. I love everything about fishing. Just the fact that it's something that sticks to your account. Like even when you're not doing it, like I'm level 58 fishing and it can go up and
Wait a
like,
minute, wait a minute. You're
um,
level 58. Have you been auto clicking?
nope, no, oh no, no, no. I actually feel like I've been so far behind because Eugene's level like 93 or
Oh, we all know
94 or
he's auto
something.
clicking, right, community? We all know Eugene's
Yeah,
auto clicking. No, I'm
probably.
kidding. I'm just joking. I just want to preface there very quickly.
Nah,
I am joking, Eugene. I know you're
I
doing it
don't know.
legit. Actually, I'll be honest, Eugene. I don't even care if you're cheating. At the end of the
I
day,
feel like he's
I don't.
legit.
I
Oh,
think he's legit too because I know he
'cause
streams from time to time. So,
yeah, and I've seen
so it's
him
all good.
whenever I see. Yeah, and like when I see him in a room, there's oftentimes he's like not fishing, and like then
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
go walk somewhere else and fish. So like, yeah, I honestly believe that Eugene probably isn't, but I don't know. I believe a ton of other people are, but
Oh,
I'm
100%.
I
You heard that
I'm
people got
like,
banned, right? You heard about it, right?
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. Yeah, and like I didn't expect that, and I don't wish they get banned, but I also don't feel bad because like I said, I'm not. I feel like I feel like my opinion is so valid because I follow so many rules. Like I don't black market anything. I don't gamble. I
Nice.
don't auto click. Um, I'm in all the gambling discords, but I've not gambled once in Origins.
I'm proud. I'm proud.
Or
Hey,
modern.
Sofa. I will tell you right now. I
Yeah.
haven't. I haven't either. And I used to be a gambler
Yeah.
back in the OG days, from the '05 to the '10 era. Like I was.
Yeah.
I was hard. Like there's a reason why I have a lot of stuff on modern. Like, and I hide a lot of
Yeah.
it, but I have a lot on modern, right? But I never. I try to stay out of the those role play rooms because I don't want to
Yeah.
get the itch. I don't want to get anything there. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you know what?
Well,
Oh, what is this? This is not a zoo. This is not a zoo. Let me get
yeah.
out of here. You know what I mean? Like, let me just walk out
Yeah.
this door. But I'm with you, man. I don't break any of the rules in this game either. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to play by the rules because I'm actually putting my own money into this game, and I don't want to just
Yeah.
walk away going, shoot, I just wasted hundreds
Yeah.
of dollars. And people that do the black market, I don't care if they do the black market. I think I only care when it's on the super rares. I wish that the super
Yeah.
rares were traded more frequently rather than under the table, with some cash. Because even with like the director's chair, one already got sold, and it's unfortunate because you want to see those in the community being
Oh, damn.
utilized, and hopefully we see less of it in the future. But at the end of the day, we'll never stop it. Not even on modern, you'll stop it, even with their
Yeah.
NFTs that are built into the game. But yeah, man,
Exactly.
I'm with you, man. I want to follow the rules. But I like that you. What is it about fishing that you enjoy? Like, is it just the clicking? Is it the fish? What is it? What do
I
you like?
I I love that for one, I love you can save for the fish easel. I think they need to add another like million fish point item. I think they need to. I love just I love that the stuff's untradeable just because I we
I
have
agree
so
with that.
much trade.
Untradeable was the best decision. I love it. I think that's
Yeah.
genius. Yeah.
Yeah, because like tradable is cool and all whatever, but having some Fernie untradable that is like a sign that you earned it, you did something is just
Yeah.
really cool to me. I love the water pipes, so like even after I save up and buy a fish easel, then my goal is going to be get a ton of the water pipes just because they're cool as hell. I love that. The ocean floor, I love that Fernie.
Oh,
I think it's a
100%.
great way to
The
get that
easel's
Fernie.
awesome. Like I
Yeah.
love the Fernie as well, and I hope they continue to add more in the future. I also want them to have a tier system where if you've fished a certain amount of times, you get something for free. Because right now you get like these points, and then you can utilize these points in the store, right? I wish there was more of a free system that you're earning something, like whether it's clothing, a nameplate, whatever the case may be. Because right now, I have about 50,000 fish tokens, but I'm afraid to spend anything because I don't know if they're going to add more items after. And I'm just like, shoot, I've used up everything. Now I got to go back into the drawing board and try to get more tokens. Like, to me, I want to see more free opportunities, but based on like levels. Maybe if you reach level 10, you get this. Reach level 20, you get this. That's my that'd be my wish.
Reach level 99, get a free fish nameplate. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, and I know they have the bottles. I know someone mentioned in the chat here the bottles is going to be a cool incentive. I know it's bugged right now still. I think Dave said it's fixed, but I'm not going to fish until it's proven that it's fixed, because I do like the bottles idea. I just hope it's not as hard as getting the badge. Like, I personally don't have the badge. I actually haven't
I
even.
do either. Let me check. I don't.
Here, I'll check my. I know I don't. I know I don't have it. Let me see.
I fished 30.
Imagine on the stream right now. I pulled it up. I'm like, oh my god! But no, there's no streamer moment for there. So when it comes to overall, in terms of fishing itself, I hope we see like a big step in its evolution, because right now I feel like it takes away from other rooms in the game. Personally, I just feel like it's just, I don't know, people are just going to be, flopping over into the public rooms. And in my honest opinion, right now in the public spaces, I wish the fishing section would have its own button or its own category personally, because right now you have to scroll to see everything else, like the theater dome. Maybe you got to go to the rooftop rumble or battleships, everything else. There's just so much scrolling, and there's just so much here. I would rather have all the fishing games, or maybe all the games in general, in another category. Personally, that's just my honest opinion.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea at all. I think I think fishing is still definitely like it's released, but I think it's still got a bit more ways to go too.
Agreed,
I
yeah.
think it's one of those quality of life things like chat. I think it's in the same category, even though it's like a new feature. I think it's still in the quality of life category that like chat history and follow button was, only because people were also complaining that, like, I heard so much, oh, public rooms are dead, public rooms are dead. They did it, and now boom, public rooms are back, and they're staying back. People are always in the public rooms, but like you said, yeah, now we need kind of something to make the
balance
private
it.
rooms.
Yeah,
So
they need
I
a bit
feel
of a
like
balance. Yeah.
I feel like if groups came soon, that would be a good way to balance, because people would be back in the private rooms, building group rooms with their friends, doing more group activities, building bigger things, because they'd have access to more Fernies with their friends building, if friends could place Fernie in the room without like giving them the Fernie.
Yeah.
So I think it's still like the gears are turning. It's still I think there's a bit more to add to the fish stuff, but it's enough to be released. I think, it took away from the private rooms, but I think like it's
It's a
part of
good
the
start.
grand scheme. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it's a good start. I agree. I think it's something that we needed. Personally, my only nitpick, and it's minor, is that I feel like fishing has taken away of maybe a lot of Dave's time right now, because now it's a lot of time invested into something like that. Because right now, I don't know if you noticed, Sofa, we still have the Easter Theater Dome. Like they
Nice.
they never changed it to the Habbowood one, which to me is the best one. Like, it is such a huge miss that we didn't have that theater dome in the game, and we still have Easter. Like, it's literally June. Like, why is this in the game? So I feel like Dave is he's spread thin, right? So.
Oh, I agree for sure. Yeah. But that comes back to kind of like I was saying earlier, if Sioux Lake's just, like that's just kind of what I expect from Sioux Lake. I don't know. Like, you're absolutely correct. They should get rid of the Easter one and put the Habbo one. But I'm like, you know what? I kind of expect something like this every now
You're
and
like,
then,
I'm not surprised, you know? Yeah.
I'm absolutely not surprised. They should update it, but you know what? At least there's no Fernie dupes or new horrible stuff. I don't know.
True. You know what?
Deal with that.
Hey, hey, Sofa, don't jinx it now, all right? Don't jinx it now.
Yeah. Someone just gifted me. Shout out whoever gifted me.
Yeah, shout out to whoever gifted Sofa here. Another question from Barry is, why is he such a Chad gamer? Gaming.
Oh, oh, I just love life. I love this game. It's a fun game to play where you just get to vibe and do your thing.
Now,
Oh,
now another topic I wanted to jump into, and it's gonna be the last main topic of the podcast episode, and then at the very end, I want to do a bit of a would you rather type of game. Okay.
yeah.
Now we'll do like 15 to 20 questions of would you rather's at the very end, kind of like just like some fast questions in there. But the biggest topic that everyone is probably just curious about or just wanting to hear your perspective is on NFTs. NFTs. So
Oh,
what is it about NFTs that you hate on like what is it? When did it start? Why don't you like it?
so okay. I need the floor for this one for a few minutes. So NFTs serve no goddamn purpose in my game. I back to our talk earlier. Like I don't participate in the black market, but that shit exists and has solved the problem of if I want to get rid of all my Fernie. You know how easy it is to trade someone? I'm not going to ever, to be clear, I follow the Habbo way. They can check my account. I'm not going to get rid of all my Fernie. But if I ever do, so help me God, I'm not going through 3 random websites to figure out how to get rid of it. I should just, however I want to trade my Fernie, give it away, receive it. It should be simple. I don't need some extra convoluted system that serves no purpose, need to create extra accounts out of the game, deal with extra fees and random shit. Sioux Lake makes money off all the MetaMask sales and all that bullshit. I don't know what all the NFT sites are called anymore. I tried it once and it was just a miserable, convoluted system. People who understand are like, oh, it's not that bad. You get free NFT stuff. It's great. You know what? I don't want to make money or get free stuff off this because it's not my job. It's a video game. I want to put money into it and have fun out of it. I don't want to. This isn't. Video games shouldn't be a venue to make money or any shit like that. I don't want to make NFT emeralds. I don't want anything like that. I don't want to. Apparently they added some way to trade NFT Fernie only in game, but
Yep.
it takes some new dumbass silver currency
Another
that you have
currency.
to
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, holy, let's just add more buyable currencies and let's make everything way more convoluted than it needs to be. No, it's like I'm sorry, the issue's been solved. If I so choose that I want to make money out of Habbo Hotel, I'll start black marketing, and so will most people. I'm in all the black market discords. They do $1,000 gambles all the time. The black market will not be stopped. There's no point in trying to stop it. So what they did, they introduced some dumbass system with a bunch of convoluted shit that they tried to get people away from it, but in the end, it didn't stop the black market at all. It just ruined the genuine player experience. There's no reason half of the Fernie should have to be accessible on some freaking online web marketplace and shit like that. I should be able to just pick up any Fernie, click on someone, click trade, give them it. The freaking goddamn "are you sure you're not being scammed" warning is already enough of okay? Like I
I
don't want any of this crap.
I
Holy
love
shit.
the passion. I love
Oh my god.
the passion. Oh,
Absolutely
that was
useless
epic.
system. Waste of time, waste of money, waste of frickin' everything. It's frickin' horrible. It serves no purpose other than convolute things and make Sioux Lake money. And like I said, if you want to make, but I make NFT emeralds because I put $130 into the ugliest NFT avatar God's ever seen. It's like, well, you know what? I'd just rather not be a part of that, you know? I'd rather just pay HC,
I
have
take
this
hey, I like
clothing.
my zombie, all right? I like my zombie, okay?
Some of them are so bad. Some of them are so. It's like they clicked they introduced a bunch of random new clothing, clicked randomize on everything, fucking blindfolded themselves, and released it all for 100 USD plus. It's like, hey, but you get unlimited Builders Club and unlimited HC if you buy an NFT avatar. I'd rather not have unlimited HC and unlimited Builders Clubs. Builders Club's hell too, but I'd rather not have unlimited HC because I like paying for HC every year as part of the way the company makes money so they don't have to introduce other dumbass shit to make more money. Just freaking if you need to make more money, up the price of HC, okay? Just do that. Or credits, as unpopular as that is, just don't break the game. Don't introduce horrible hell multiple website sign up shit that I have to link my account and I don't want to link this Habbo account with shit ever. I want it to be standalone. I want it to exist on its own. I don't want to go out of the game to deal with anything in the game. Oh gosh.
That passion is unheard of, man. That is,
Oh,
that's love for the game. The
I love
OG
the game. I love this game. I'm playing the game as the original developers intended it to be played. And they intended it to be you buy credits, you buy HC, you get HC for more nice clothes, you spend the credits on building rooms that you do random things like we're doing now with your friends in. And when you want to do other stuff, you build another room. And when you have like 20 rooms, you link them all together with a teleport hub. That's how this game was meant to be played. You buy credits, you build shit, you talk to people. I don't need to make money out of it. I don't need some convoluted diamonds and silver and emeralds. I just want add gold bars. Do that. They won't do it. That's another thing I want because it'll open the gate for the black market, of course. But god damn it, it already exists with dinos and club sofas. Just add frickin' gold bars and bronze credits for the original price. 1 credit, 50 credits, redeemable for 1 credit, 50 credits, tradable, no bullshit expiry. Just make it happen. If they truly want to crack down, if they say no, we can't do that because of the black market. How about if you actually care about enforcing the black market rules, how about you look at the most obvious trade history of one account trading just thousands of credits that never does anything else in game, and maybe ban that account instead of just ruining game features like making Credit Fernie worse in hopes it combats the black market. Of course, that's why it was downvoted. I voted no for that too. Like I told them on Twitter, don't ruin the game features trying to fix stuff like the black market. If you want to fix the black market, truly ban the black market people. But they're not going to do that because they make so much money off the black market people that they're in a catch-22 situation. So just fucking coexist. I don't know. Of course, but also the black market makes it hard to coexist because the black market wants to gamble so bad, and of course they can't do that because they're a company and it's more complicated than just saying okay, it's allowed. So, yeah.
Sofa, I felt like you didn't take a breath there. That was amazing. That is what everyone, that is Sofa's thoughts on NFTs. Now I have Barry in the chat here. He goes, Mom asks, why isn't he wearing a shirt? And I'm guessing in the game right here, why aren't you wearing clothes?
Because they freaking they need to allow us to have our summer fit on, when they released the clothing update a couple months ago, everyone that was HC got changed to no shoes and no shirt, and you can't select those as an option. The only way to do it is load a cheat client, which I did that once to set it, but I'm never doing it again. Never did it, never said I did, whoops. Anyways, so yeah, you have to use that G-Earth thing. I don't know how that works, and I just use normal Habbo client, so I don't like messing with that. But yeah, you can't just choose no shirt, no shoes. But if you have it set, it just stays set. So until they let you choose no shirt, no shoes, I refuse to change my outfit. And everyone who knows once I decide something, I will wear this outfit for the next 10 years unless they let us just select no shirt, no shoes. It's just give us our summer beach fit,
Honestly, it's true though. Like I think it's pretty cool. Just like looking at it looks cool. Like because if you were to go into the another public room and you're just wearing that, like in the Infobus room, you're just outdoors enjoying the sun. It makes sense, right? So I completely agree with you. I completely agree.
Yeah. And it's kind of cool just to wear it because you can't just select it normally as clothing. You have to have it. So yeah.
No, I completely agree.
It feels exclusive.
No, honestly, I agree, and I'm jealous that I'm wearing clothes right now. But as I read here in the chat, for everyone that keeps typing exclamation giveaway, there is no giveaway. We don't do giveaways in my streams. All right, none of that. All right. You can, what's a giveaway? You can pull out your credit card, go on the website, go on Origins, click shop, and give away yourself A nice little
Every
creds, a set of creds, all right?
Exactly. Everyone go buy credits and go buy Habbo Club. The year anniversary for this game's coming. I'm in so much credit debt, but you bet I'm buying another year of HD. Hell yeah.
I love it.
First time I bought HC, I got a free PH box from it. I'm down. Hell yeah. What am I gonna
Hey,
get free
hey,
this
I'm
round?
ready for new page boxes. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm ready,
Yeah, I want a
I'm
blue
ready.
one this year.
Exactly. That's what I'm ready for. All right, let's do some rapid fire questions here to end it off. So I got a bunch here. I got it from. I was just very curious on ChatGPT, like what kind of questions it would pull, and I got some good ones. So I made some of my own, and I mixed in with some of the AIs just to see what it would think of. And first question I got here, some rapid fire questions. All right, would you rather a Habbo staff badge or a Neon Fernie in the
Neon
catalog?
Fernie, Neon Fernie, Neon Fernie. I single-handedly feel like the reason Neon passed. So that is the only time I have ever purchased HC on 10 accounts to vote yes to a poll. I had this account plus an additional 10. I voted yes 11 times on Neon Fernie and it passed by 21 votes.
Exploiting,
So
exploiting. He's exploiting. He's exploiting. I'm just
and
kidding.
I have never campaigned so hard outside of the info bus for like frickin' vote yes to a thing. I am, and everyone seems happy after the fact. I'm sad it wasn't permanent. At least it's coming back. But I'm so
Yeah.
happy Neon Fernie. That was a huge turning point for me. Of like, because the Hotel Fernie was a lot of it was so inactive and like bland beforehand. I feel, but I feel like once we allowed neon in the game, it opens the gateway for a lot more like Fernie that can kind of do shit. Like you can change the color of those neon hearts over there and stuff. You can like change the neon beams, the dance floors, all that stuff. I feel like the neon Fernie line is kind of the first Fernie line where a lot of it kind of was like kind of did stuff, was really configurable. It feels like a really bang for your buck Fernie line. I just love it. Fun.
I can tell you love it. Next one here.
Yeah.
Would you rather a throne or a typo?
Oh, I gotta say, even though I have one, I'm gonna still say throne. I don't have a typo and I have one throne, but I love the throne so much. It's just such a classic Habbo item that just it still feels so elite. It kind of does feel annoying that most of them have been bought up by the black market, but I feel so proud that I'm not selling mine and I have a throne and I also didn't black market buy it. It makes me a happy individual.
All right. Next one here. Would you rather have a perfectly designed room that no one visits or a
Ooh.
messy room that's always packed?
Oh, messy room that's packed. I build like shit. I don't know like people who do the cool Fernie stacks on rollers. I love seeing those builds. They're super cool, but I'm so ignorant and it's like I'm unwilling to cook. I'm unwilling to deal with stacking. I just place Fernie and if it'll stack naturally, it'll stack naturally, but yeah, I'm a messy boy.
Hashtag messy boy in the chat, all right? All right. Would you rather build your dream Habbo room from scratch or get a free copy of someone else's iconic room?
Oh, I got
That's a
yeah,
good one,
probably
eh?
build
That's a
my
good one.
I would say dream room from scratch because
Okay.
I think my dream room from scratch would just be like a massive large room with just a wall of thrones and petal patches
Oh, yeah.
everywhere and just a huge room. Nothing that I've seen anyone else specifically do, but just some like just stupid flaunt of wealth.
I love it.
That would be
Next one
fun.
here. Would you rather only be allowed to build in public rooms or never leave your private room?
Ooh, only build in public rooms or never leave private rooms.
Yeah, so like
Oh, that's
that's a
tough.
tough, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Eh,
public rooms kind of have like certain set background layouts, so you'd have to work around that. Um, ooh, I'm gonna say still only never leave because other people could still come to private rooms, right?
yeah, yeah,
It's just
100%.
like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with that because,
Okay.
like, in the end, you'd have a bit more room variety still, but I miss the public room backgrounds.
Yeah, 100%. Next one here. Would you rather have unlimited clothing options but no rares or a legendary rare outfit you can never change?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. A legendary rare outfit you can never change or
Yeah.
unlimited clothing option. I'm gonna go with unlimited clothing. Oh, what? Oh, no, yeah. I want to say unlimited clothing, but then, like, are you gonna get modern ugly clothing stuff?
Maybe you never
But
know.
then if is their legendary outfit like an ugly NFT avatar?
No,
Oh
it'd be
gosh.
legendary. It'd be something you'd want. It'd be something you want.
Okay, that legendary outfit,
Okay.
which
All
would
right.
basically be this outfit but with a six pack. Or maybe like long straight hair instead of the long like spiky hair. There's no real long straight male hair. I got real long hair in real life, and I don't think there's good looking long male hair in Habbo yet.
I don't.
Really.
Yeah, I don't think. I'm not even in modern. I don't. I think you're right. I don't think so.
Modern's
Um,
got a few.
there's a
Modern's
couple,
got some like
but
80s
but
rock star hair that I would like to see in here.
true. The one that I remember the one in the catalog before. Yeah. I remember what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Okay. So, would you rather have your avatar permanently stuck with duck feet, or wear a chicken suit forever?
I'm gonna go with the duck feet because I like being able to change the rest of my avatar, and I could walk around with duck feet. I would find that funny.
All right.
Fucking walking around shirtless and duck feet.
I have this one. This is might be a tough one, but would you rather get 500 credits right now or 5 credits every day for the rest of your life?
Oh, 5 credits every day for the rest of my life because I'm getting so many more credits because you know I'm going to be 80 years old in my rocking chair and my grandkids are going to say, "Are you still playing Habbo Hotel Origins, Papa?" And I'm going to say, "You're damn right I'm gaming Habbo Hotel Origins, kiddos. Get
That's
my
amazing.
5C every
I actually
day."
have a friend from Modern who's 80 years old. Like it's
Oh, holy
yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah, she does the planting in the game, like the with the plants, like planting
Yeah.
seeds and growing them. I don't fully understand it and grasp it, but that's what she does like every single day. So kudos to her.
Heck yeah.
All right, next one in here. Would you rather trade your favorite rare for a chance at a super rare, or keep your favorite rare safe in your inventory forever for no one to see?
Ooh, I gotta keep my favorite one safe. I would absolutely keep my favorite. My favorite rare is the info bus wall item, and if I ever got that, I'd keep that shit forever,
All right, you
forever
want to
and
hear
ever
some?
and
I'm calling
ever.
it right now. You ready? I'm calling it right now. Infobus will be sold in the catalog for 100 credits this month. You literally, this is gonna get clipped. I swear to you, if this gets sold, we're calling it. I've talked to a few people what we think the rares are gonna be, and I 100% am leaning towards the Infobus will be sold. Calling it.
No way,
I'm
no way. The
calling it. I'm
gold info
calling it.
bot,
A
the
gold
OG.
Infobus OG classic. I'm calling it. We will see that in this month. I could be
Oh
wrong.
my.
I could be wrong, but I'm leaning towards that being an iconic anniversary rare to make a big splash.
Oh, oh, that would be nice. I would if they. Oh, ooh, I would love if they did that, but I would love if they limited it somehow. Because I want it to be iconic somehow. I don't want people to buy 100 of them to like sell in 2 years.
You just want it for
Oh,
yourself.
I want limit it to one account per and make it not make it one account per. And you have to be a day one user to buy it. Do that. That'd be wild. I think that so many accounts would come out of hibernation for that one, but I don't think they'll give day one users anything special. But
I don't think so either. I'm hoping that they
yeah.
give like a free nameplate, like something to celebrate, or a free badge,
I
like
would love
something,
it.
right? I
It'd
don't
be
think
cool.
yeah, just something to celebrate. I think that is appropriate
Yeah.
in my opinion. I don't think we need like I know they're not going to give a free Fernie. I don't think that makes sense personally. But like
Yeah.
give us something like I don't
A
know, like give us
badge.
a badge, a nameplate, maybe something to sit on, whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Ooh, this is a good one. Um, Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather be teleported to random rooms every time you log in, or have to complete a maze just to enter your own room?
Ooh, I gotta go teleported to a random room. I love seeing a bunch of random rooms and like every now and then I like just go and seeing like all the one population private rooms and just seeing kind of what people are doing in there. It's that's one of the things I love about this game too, is just all the random little rooms you see, whether it's like a big full build or it's just a couple three random ferny placed somewhere. It's like everything's got a little story to it.
I agree. It's like one of the reasons I wanted to build something like this here. You know what I mean? Like I wanted
Yeah.
to, put something a little cute for the podcast, something on the screen. So I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
All right, next one in here. Oh, this is another. I like this one. This one I thought of myself. Would you rather be remembered as a Habbo legend, but you have to quit today,
Oh
or
no.
play forever and no one knows who you are?
Oh god. Oh god, that's difficult.
Is that tough or
Oh,
what?
you know what? I'm gonna go with, if I go out a legend, but I quit because they added a too strict chat filter or something today, I'd go out like that. I would go out a legend under my own terms if possible.
Okay. I
Like
like. That's good. I think for me, I'd probably do the legend as well. Like, why not? Like, you want to be remembered, for some of the things in the game. Why not?
Well, some people
Uh,
are so iconic, like the user B on Modern or the user Jeffer that everyone knows. Rest
yeah,
in
of
in
course,
peace. Yeah,
100%.
it's
Yeah,
like
100%.
that's someone you just respect who's like went down in Habbo history.
And it's literally a person will never forget, and it's a story that will get
Yeah,
passed on, to the
yeah,
end of time,
because
right? So,
Dave made the Jeffer room. You know about that, right?
yep, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
Um. Oh, I got another good one here. Would you rather have your name on a permanent room in the Navigator, or
Ooh.
get a public shout out by staff?
Oh, room in the Navigator. Room in the Navigator. 100%. I would love a
Nice.
room name in the Navigator. Sofa's Lounge. Let's get a Sofa's Lounge room.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what? I'm sold on that. I'll jump into that room. I'll jump into that room.
Hell yeah.
Here's a good one here. Would you rather live in a pixelated world forever, or
Ooh.
bring one Habbo item into your world right now in real life?
Oh, pixelated world forever. Let me go around Habbo in real life. Let me full dive virtual reality Habbo Hotel. Add VR support to Habbo now, Dave. I expect virtual reality added by tomorrow. First
That's
person view.
that's it. Or right. That's or right. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what they should do? They should actually no, they shouldn't. But it would be hilarious if they give us a torch to like hold in our hand. You know what I mean? And then people can like have it
Yeah.
in their character. So instead of your drink right now, you're holding just a flame.
Yeah, well,
That'd be
that'd be a
hilarious.
cool thing. Like Modern went too far with crazy wearables, where like you got a flame around your head, but like effects where you had like a torch effect. Like I would love effects hitting Origins. I don't think the capabilities are there at all right now, but I think that's like the good gateway of getting crazy, ugly looking shit, but it's temporary and you don't have to look at it all the time because like it's an effect and you have a limited amount and it's on a timer and you're not going to always have some ugly effect equipped. It's
I
like,
agree. I
yeah.
think depending if as long as the effects are subtle, I'm okay with
Yeah,
it. But it has to be subtle.
I
If I'm
want
being completely
totem
honest.
effect. I
Oh,
want
total
totem
hundred
effect
percent.
so bad.
Oh,
The
bro, totem
glowing green
hundred
floating.
percent, hundred
I
percent,
need it.
100%. I want Tiki Fernie in the game. I want all of the
Yeah.
totems in. I want that now. Like I need it
I
for
wa-
my Survivor games, man. I need it.
I
Like I
wonder
literally need it.
what is the programming logistics of adding effects? Like I'm pretty sure it's not at all programmed in right now. I wonder how much of a
Mm.
bitch it would be. Because I feel like
Uh,
effects is something we'll get. I feel like I don't think super soon. But I think it's something that'll be pulled.
I think so. I
I
think so too. I think it's possible in the game. I don't think it's ready at all, or even being like
Yeah, not
coded.
at all soon.
But
Not this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this year at all, but I do think the game is capable of it, just because our
Yeah.
furniture have like obviously some effects on it, so I can
Yeah.
definitely see something like that happen.
Yeah. Well, if
Yeah,
like a
so
neon light can flash, then like I figure he
exactly.
could do it. Yeah.
100%. We got a question from the community on the YouTube side here from Cameron Walks. He asks,
Oh hell yeah, Cameron, my man.
he asks here, what is your favorite Habbo related server, Discord server that you're currently in? Now
um,
you can't pick your favorite here. I think it's gonna be, you're gonna cause some fights here. But
oh god, I know what one he wants me to say, but I'm gonna
oh,
answer in the spirit of our host here. I love the Ducky World one.
that's
Let's
it.
go for that. Let's go for Ducky World. He wants me to.
Is it
I
gambling?
know
Is he trying to say
Cameron.
you a gambling one?
He wants me to say the HTC server, which is a server I'm in. It's I think the biggest black market server.
Oh, I heard.
Um,
Oh my god.
I'm pretty huge in it, and I never black market at all. I just always send my good morning in there, and I Leon, the owner of that one. Shout out Leon. He lets me run myself however I want. He knows I got a fucking Habbo license plate. I don't black market at all, but I'm just gonna exist in all the Habbo discords other than the official.
That's iconic, man. That is literally iconic. All right, man. You know what? We're at the finale right here. So we're about to close off this podcast. Sofa, for anyone that wants to continue to know where you're at and to see you, you want to tell them where they can find you on social media, on where they can find you in game. Like, you want to just
Oh yeah.
let them know.
All my social medias, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Instagram that I don't use much, my Twitter/X thing. It's all car puting. It's like if you took the word car and computers, and instead of computer, it's carputer. Yeah, it's that. And I also have a website, chaz.gg, chaz.gg. That's just my website. Nothing being sold. I just have a blog, early 2000 style website, because more people need to do that. And yeah, I'm
I agree.
also in game a lot. Anyone can add me, and I'm usually fishing. I'm hardcore. Usually I like dancing in private rooms, but I'm so hardcore fishing until I get level 99 right now. I feel bad. I feel like I'm far behind because like I've had to do so much in real life stuff over the past couple of
Oh,
weeks, but I'm
Don't
trying to
worry, I'm
fish.
level 47, man. You're good. Trust me.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
ahead of me, so you're good.
I
Yeah,
feel like
everyone. Yeah, go for
yeah.
it.
Oh no, I feel like I'm in the lead for like non auto clickers maybe.
Uh, uh, he's not calling you out, Eugene. He's not calling you out.
I love you, Eugene. I love you. No, I believe you. Eugene's probably good. Probably
No, he's
legit.
good. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
No. So first, from me to you, man, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day, being our second podcast special guest on this community podcast experience. Like, honestly, man, I literally reached out to you a couple days back. You said you were down. You've been on my list for a while, ever since I've been planning this months ago, and I really appreciate you taking the time and really just telling everyone and showing everyone who you are and what you're all about. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's literally like genuinely an extreme honor to do anything like this, and I truthfully love things like this for the community, like Ducky World, the Baba Discord, all the events, all the little videos and streams and all stuff like this, like doing podcasts, interviewing people. This is such a good idea. Like I know this is going to take off and do well. So I'm excited to watch all the next people going on. I got to finish watching the one with Skins. I love Skins. Skins is a legend. I'm excited to see 11. He's also
Yeah.
awesome. This is awesome. So you just keep doing this, because this is truly, and I mean it. Like I'm not exaggerating. I love this. I love this whole podcast idea for Habbo Hotel, interviewing people like you. It's people like you who make the community stay alive and stuff. Like I love existing and loving the game, but I'm a lazy individual. I gotta get off my ass and do stuff like you're doing, but you're keeping us alive. So thank you, friend and gamer.
No, no, yeah, man. Thank you. That you know what? That's very kind for you to say, and I'm glad you had a good time here, and it seems like people have been enjoying the podcast so far, and looking forward to have it grow, and for us to meet other community members like yourselves. I didn't want to just choose streamers or like high, big popular people all at once. I wanted to spread it out, and for us to just meet everyone. And for anyone watching, if you have some recommendations like who you want to be on the podcast, I'm open ears. I'd love to see what we have and who can be on it, and I'll do my best to accommodate all time zones. So far I've been accommodating European time. Obviously, Sofa and I are from Canada, so that was very easy for us. And then obviously 11, that's something that we're coordinating to make sure that his time zone works with mine. And who knows what comes in the future? I'm not going to say it here on the podcast, but we have some very popular guests that will come out. However, it may not be live. I'm just going to preface that. So there will be some guests that have been willing to come on the show, and we'll see what that looks like in the near future. But everyone watching, be sure to follow Sofa on all of his social media. Give him a round of applause in the chat. If you're listening and watching after this has been live, thank you so much for the support. Sofa has been a great community member. He's awesome. He's been so consistent, one of the few consistent gamers in the chat, and he has such a good personality. I've never seen someone dance and say the word gaming as much as him. He needs an award, a Guinness World Record, whatever it is. Shout out to Sofa. Shout out to everyone in here supporting the channel. From me to you, thank you. It really, really means a lot. And as always, we'll see you next time. Follow me on my other social medias. And let's have a good time, everyone. We'll see you on the next episode. Take care.